Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Okay, so this lesson is pertaining to how we are to take heed to the scripture, to the scripts. Okay, because the Lord has given us indications on um, how this story of life is going to play out. Okay, as long as we take heed to His law, statutes, and commandments, and obey Him and fear the Lord and move according to faith in Yahushua, we can obtain salvation as long as we endure until the end with this doctrine. Okay, so let's go into it. So it says here in Isaiah 46 and 40, Isaiah 46 and 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the most high, and there is none like me. So again, the Lord is telling you already in that precept that He's the only Almighty. He's the highest. There's no one above Him. Okay, you see, you're right. Just to tell you the order of things, man. There is no other power besides Him. He is. That's His name, Yahweh. He is. Okay, He exists. Okay, in all the creation, everything was made by Him. Everything was made by Him through Yahweh Shai. Okay, so He is above. Okay, and again it says here, declaring the end from the beginning. Okay, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do my pleasure. Okay, so again, just as a director in this wicked Hollywood that we have. Okay, Hollywood. Okay, how they're the ones who are directing the whole scheme of the play. Okay, they're the ones that tell you from the start and the end, the middle, how that character is gonna die, how that character is gonna develop throughout the story. Okay, how this guy is gonna start as a good guy and end up a villain, how that villain is gonna end up a good guy. Okay, the director knows, and he's the one that determined how everything will play out. He's the one that wrote the script, just as Yahweh wrote the script for life. Okay, the times. Okay, as it says here in Second Ezra 4:37. By measure had He measured the times. Okay, so already examined. Okay, at this time this is gonna happen. At this time this is gonna happen. Okay, and by number He had numbered the times. Okay, and even then those times it also is synonymous to ages. Okay, the times, the rulerships. He had determined the rulerships that have been. Okay, and this rulership, even this rulership, from the end, from He was declaring the end from the beginning. He was already ordained that Yahweh Shai was to reign. Okay, from the beginning, Yahweh Shai was to be the ruler of the universe under Yahweh. Salakia, Yahweh Shai was determined. It was already predetermined that Yahweh Shai was going to be the ruler of the universe under Yahweh. Okay, it was already predetermined. Okay, He had the preeminence. He has the preeminence, being the first, the only begotten Son of the Most High. Okay, again, and that being said, so from the end, so He declared the end from the beginning that Yahweh Shai would reign. Okay, and afterwards, and afterwards, the rest came along. Okay, so it says here, by number He had numbered the times, and He doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So just as a like I said, brought for the analogy of a director. He already knows when each things in his movie, in his play, are going to happen. At this moment, this guy is going to say this. Everything is already ordained in the script. Okay, that's why it's very important for you to take heed. You would be foolish not to pay attention to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because it's through these words that we have the knowledge of things to come. Just as it says, the Lord had revealed His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. So those that the Lord has opened their eyes, the men that the Lord had opened their eyes to understand His words, are able to tell you in what times we're in. Okay? And this is how we know through the elders and apostles, through the doctrine, through the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that we're close unto the end. The last days really started when Yahweh Shai was on the sea 2,000 years ago. We're really in the last days of the last days. Okay? So it says here in Matthew 24, because again, the Lord had measured the times, and and the Lord had, no one knows, not even Yahweh Shai knows when the end will come, only the Lord. But He still gave us clues. He still gave us things to watch for so that we may know when the end will be. so that we may prepare ourselves accordingly. Okay? The Lord is not unrighteous to just leave us in darkness. Okay, He took us out of darkness so that we may be the children of light. Okay, illuminated by the knowledge of the Lord, man. Knowing, as it says, because you know yourselves, know the times that we're in, as it says in 1 Thessalonians 5. Let me bring it up so I don't butcher it. Salakia. So it says here in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. It says here, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Okay, so we are well aware that we do not know when the Lord is going to appear, but He has given us signs. He has given us signs to know when the Lord is going to show up. Okay, when Yahushua is going to reappear. Okay, so it says here in Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So yes, we are in the season of wars and rumors of wars, man. The conflict is all over the world, man. More now more than ever. Okay, now there's actually talks of World War III, nuclear wars. Okay, never before that tension was in the air. Yes, you had World War I. Yes, you had World War II. But World War III is going to be the war to end all wars. And Yahweh Shai will appear during World War III. In the midst of the conflict, the Lord is going to come and destroy all the armies of the heathens to show His authority, to show His might and His power. Okay, so that there is no question to know that that Yahweh Shai is the ruler of the earth, and He's coming to take what's His. Okay, that's all part of the script. Okay, and we know this why? Because we read it, because we believe in it. Okay, because the Lord has made it known unto us what will come to pass. Okay, just as I read in the precept declaring the end from the beginning, just as the prophets have visions of times past. Okay, you see, just as the Lord can put you in a trance, just as the Lord can put you in your sleep, can make you see visions. Okay, the Lord speaks to His men in many ways. Okay, but even those visions, those prophecies are visions of the future. So when you're reading the scripture, you're really hopping into a time machine, man. Okay, when you read about when you go into Second Ezra 13, that's really bringing you to the time when Yahweh Shai returns and is fighting, and when the armies to stop fighting against each other and regroup themselves to fight against Yahweh Shai. That's a time in the times. That's a scene in the movie. Okay, in the movie we call life, the scene when the armies of the earth will gather together to fight against Yahweh Shai. Okay, but again, this is not the end. So we are in the time of war, but this is not yet the end. It says here in Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So again, like I said, we're in the season of war, and those woes represents the world wars. So the first World War came, the second World War came, the third world war cometh quickly, man. Okay, and Russia is gonna be a main character in World War III, man. Okay, he's gonna be a guardian unto these other nations. Okay, just as it says in Ezekiel 38. Okay, and another thing too, it says here in it's another thing pertaining to the times is that the words of prophecy have to be pushed forth. Salakia, the words of prophecy have to be pushed forth, man. Okay, and not only that, even before World War III starts, the MOTB has to be implemented, man. The MOTB has to be already there and set up. It has to be mandated for people to the system, the techno economic system has to be in place before Yahushua returns. Because why? The word has to be fulfilled. Prophecy have to be fulfilled. Okay, by measure, how do you measure the times? And the measure is that all these things must come in the right order. Okay, the Lord will not move nor disturb the order that He had in place. Okay, just as the director chooses when anything happens in the movie. Okay, so it says here in Revelation 13:15, and He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So Salaki, I'll read that again. I'm a bit excited, you know. It's just thinking about how we're so close to the end, man. Yo, I'm just, because I'm vexed and tired of this wicked society, man. Okay, I want righteousness to be established on the earth. All right. So reading these prophecies, it boosts your spirit. It gives you fire, man. Especially when you're all day spent 8 hours at work, or surrounded by foolish people, man. Surrounded by heathens, man. Okay. So it says here in Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so that goes into the time that we're going into, man. A lot of people are going to be put to death. So especially mainly because who's the target? Those that serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Like I have a precept to back that up. But the real targets are those that are following after the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because we abstain from the ways of the wicked as from filthiness. Okay, because we know that that is not the will of the Lord. Okay, the Lord did not intend the human to be mixed with technology. Okay, okay, the internet of man, the internet of things. The Lord did never intend these things to be, man. That's work of the devil. Okay, and again, the beast represents the society, the revolutionized Roman Empire. Okay, that's the beast. Okay, so the beast, the image of the beast, like it is the society. Okay, so if you do not worship this way of life, the way of life of the Edomites, okay, you're to be put to death. Okay, because now you're a threat to this society, to their way of life. How much more those that are following after the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that would rather lay down their life than to worship the beast. Okay, so it says here, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand and on their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So that's the time that we're coming into. That's all part of prophecy. There's going to be a time where these people, where the Edomites are going to set up they're going to set up chipping stations, okay, where you can go in, get your chip, and get your burger. Okay, you get your free burger for taking the chip. Okay, you take your chip, you get a free PlayStation. Okay, you take the chip, you can get $1,000 off your debts. Okay, see, you take the chip, we give you credit. Okay, things of that nature. Okay, things to entice people to go to follow after sin. Okay, but what the elect, the hopeful elect will not fold. Well, actually, the elect will not fold to the wiles of the devil, to the trickeries of Satan. Okay, because their eyes are enlightened, and they will keep following after the Lamb whithersoever he goes. Okay, so it says here in Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. We're going to come in a time where Isa Edom is going to show that he is the devil. People are not going to ask questions. When we're coming in, even Jacob's trouble, as we like to say, you're not going to ask if you're in Jacob's trouble. You're going to know you're in Jacob's trouble. Okay? Okay, when there's wars, not even wars, the love of many waxing cold, chaos, death being rampant, famine, pestilence. Okay, when you're living your life day to day, not knowing if you're gonna make it through the day, man. When you basically have to move through faith. Okay, that's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. A time of evil and only evils. But again, if you're walking according to the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, the Lord will protect you. If it is His will, as it says, He will have mercy on whom He will have mercy. Okay, because sometimes taking someone away, taking recollecting a soul is really an act of mercy. Okay, just as He did unto Enoch. Okay, He translated Enoch because He said, "Yo, this world is polluted. I don't want you near. I don't want you in this world. So I'm gonna take you with me." Likewise, He did the same thing with Elijah. Elijah was beamed up in a chariot because he said, "Yo, this place is wicked. I'm gonna take you with me." Okay, it's really, that's really a blessing. Okay, to be taken out this way, man. Okay, but again, if you die in the Lord, that's really a blessing, regardless, man. The Lord is gonna bring you back. The Lord is and that's really a first class ticket in the chariot. Okay, and then you get to watch from the bench. But really, your position is already certified if you die in the truth, man. Especially in the times that we're in. Okay, your position in the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will be certified, man, if you die in the truth. Okay, in the times that we're in. Okay, so call it a blessing. Rejoice ye that dwell in the heavens. Okay, so it says here, verse 17, and the dragon, Salakia, verse 12, the latter end, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. He has the knowledge, okay, that he knows that his kingdom is on his way down, okay, because he not only do us, the prophets of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, examine the times, but Isa Edom has his witchcraft, his sorcerers, his enchanters on the left hand side to measure the times as well. Okay, and that's why he's gonna come down with great wrath, because he's gonna be warned of his magicians and his warlocks that that time is running out. You need to establish that plan quickly, or else the power is gonna fall out of your hands. Okay, now knowing that he was never intended to rule forever. Okay, you were just holding the seat for Yahweh Shai. Okay, and again it says here in verse 17, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of his seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Okay, so that's what's going on, man. We're gonna come in a time where, like I said, those that are gonna be put to death for now taking the MOTB. The reason why this devil is gonna come down with great wrath is because he wants to eradicate those that follow after Yahweh Shai, those that have the light, those that are enlightened with the testimony of Yahweh Shai, those that will not bow down to this wicked system. Okay, because there are some people out there that don't want to take the MOTB, that will not take the MOTB, but their faith is based off carnal means. It's not based off the truth of the Lord, man. Okay, a lot of people might say, oh, a lot of people don't want to take they want to sip on the serpent juice. Okay, they want to dance with the devil by taking the serpent's juice, but at the end, but the latter end, they ended up taking it. Oh, my job, oh, my wife, my children took it. Oh, my family said that I can't come to Thanksgiving if I don't dance with the devil. Okay, if I don't take a sip of the serpent juice. Okay, but no, man, the real elect of the Lord are not gonna bow down. Okay, there is to hell with the family, to hell with those, to hell with the world. Okay, because you're really those that keep, as Yahweh said, those that do the will of my Father, these are my family. That is my mother, that is my brother. Those that do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, so if your family rejects you because you don't want to get chipped up, man, good for them, man. Good for you. All right, you keep on moving, man. You don't need them. We need Yahweh Shai. We understand that, because in the times to come, they're gonna be those that bow down to the wicked. They're gonna be in great derision, just as it says in Second Ezra 16 and 69. It says here, and they that consent unto them shall be had in great derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. And when you go into that word trodden underfoot, that goes into being disregarded, being made less than nothing. Okay, when you trample something underfoot, it's really because it's dirt below dirt. Okay, you see it as nothing worth. Okay, so those people that actually bow down to this wicked system, you Israelites that actually know that have some kind of knowledge in the truth. Okay, even those that fold, that break under pressure, just as it says, those if your strength if your strength faileth in the day of adversity, is because your strength is weak. You did not have the faith. Okay, and again, if you turn your back on Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, it's because you were never one of his. You were never part of the flock to begin with. Okay, so it says here, so those that actually bow down to this system, joke's gonna be on you. Okay, because again, you're gonna Yahweh Shai is gonna see you now as an enemy. Okay, so you might save your life for a moment, but you're gonna have to face the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it says here in verse 70, Second Ezra 16 and 70, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. That's the times that we're coming in. Okay, that's because right now it's all fun and dandy. We can go out in the highways and byways. We suffer somewhat of persecution, but the wrath of the devil is gonna intensify, man. These people are gonna look at you like the enemy, like a terrorist, like a something that needs to be eradicated, man. Soon come, man. Because these people are gonna be there's gross darkness. The earth is in darkness and the people are in gross darkness. So Isa can just paint the image, okay? Paint the image of those that are worshiping Yahweh Bashim Shai, those that do not want to take the chip as the worst thing since terrorism. Okay, The worst thing since we're gonna be seen as public enemy number one in the times to come, man. All right, and that's the time that we're coming into. All right, but that's all part of prophecy. That's all part of the things that we have to endure and suffer as the body of Hamashiach. Okay, and again, this is not the end. So after you endure, you will be saved. So endure until the end. Endure with conviction, knowing that there's a crown waiting for you. So it says here, they shall be like madmen. They shall be like crazy people, okay? Sparing none, okay? But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Who are they targeting? Those that fear the Lord, okay? The people in the world are going to bow down because they're going to see Esau Edom coming down with great wrath. And because they want to save their life, they're going to side with the devil, okay? When it's a better thing to lose your life for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai than to lose your life and be held as an enemy of the Lord. Okay, because it's a fearful thing. Because we do not fear men, but rather we fear the Most High, because He can kill both the body and the soul in hell, meaning in not in a place that burns forever, but in captivity, in the lowest state, in the body, man. In a hellish state of mind. Okay, going through the afflictions. Okay, the Lord can make you go through hell. Okay, so it says here, then shall they be known. So like here, they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. That's all part of the trial. So like, I'll be right back. So like, so again, it says here. So again, in that time is really just for us to be tried. Okay, this is the last push. You know that sprint at the end of the marathon, when you have to dig deep within everything that you have, okay, to make sure that you cross that finish line. That's the representation of that time that we're coming into, man. Okay, we're almost there, man. Okay, so everything that led onto that was really just a trial, was really just a build up. Okay, to build yourself up in the spirit, to build up your faith and your confidence in Yahweh Bashem Yashai, knowing that He will preserve you in the times of evil. Okay, so then you can really just focus on serving the Lord and holding fast, man. The Lord will guide you. The Lord will maneuver. The Lord will feed you. The Lord is gonna be your defense, your buckler, your life in the times to come, man. And you really have to move in that vibration now, so that in the times to come, you'll be ready. Okay. So it says here, back to Matthew 24, Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Just as I said, you have to endure until the end. All that persecution, all the fire that you're going through is really to see if you're really worthy of that salvation. Because if you crack at the end, you weren't worthy. You have to cross that finish line to obtain the prize. Okay? It's not because you ran that you're gonna, it's not because you ran the race that you're gonna obtain. It's because you finished, you completed the course that you're gonna obtain, whether in life or in death. Okay? So it says here in verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come. Okay, we're almost, we're really at this point, because the internet is here. We have camps all over the world pushing for the word. Okay, but still, that being said, that's again is part of prophecy. The fact that the word has to be preached all over the world, so that no one can act like they didn't know. No one can act like they didn't hear about this truth, about the name of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. No one can act like they didn't know, that they didn't have an opportunity to repent. But it's really for the Israelites. Okay, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and the speckled birds. We have been scattered all over the world. Okay, the Israelites have been scattered. So if your lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, no matter of how you look, your pigmentation, okay, whether you're a so-called white person, or a so-called Negro, or so-called Asian, okay, regardless, if your lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're an Israelite. And most importantly, if you can understand this truth, there are a lot of there are few we have few members in GMS who look like these other nations, but they have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua on them. They believe in the word. So you cannot tell me that these guys are of other nations because they don't look like your typical, they don't look like Shaf, or they don't look like Denzel. No, man. Okay? If you believe in the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, if you have faith, if you submit yourself to the will of the Lord, you are an Israelite, man. Because that spirit is not on no one else but an Israelite. Okay? You see? Again and again, that's all part of prophecy, man, being scattered, but the Lord is going to gather us, man, just as it says in Revelation 7 and 11. Okay, who are these, okay, out of all the world, out of all, let me bring it up, man. It says here in Revelation 7 and 11, it says here, no, 11 and 7, so like here. Revelation 11 and 9. And they of the people and kindred and tongues and nations, but no, this is not the right one. Let me see. Here we go. It was actually 7. Salakia. Revelation 7 and 9. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power. And then so you have to understand, because you just said all nations and kindred and people. But who is the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai the power of? He is the power of Israel. So the only reason why they're classified as other nations and other kindreds and other people is because they have the physical appearance of them, but really their lineage, the seed goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because they're Israelites. You are what your father is. Okay? You see? Because the seed is of man. You are what your father is. So if your father is an Israelite, you're going to be an Israelite. Okay? And so on and so forth. Okay? You are what your father is. Okay? And again, they said what? They cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. Okay? Our power, the power of Israel. So if you're not an Israelite, the Lord doesn't deal with you, man. That's how you know that those people are Israelites. Okay? So it says here, bringing it back to the fact that the word has to be preached. Okay, it says here in Revelation 7, I'm already here, Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. So again, the destruction. Okay, so they're holding the destruction. Okay, you see, and it says what? And I saw another angel ascended from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom he was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Okay, destroy the earth and the people. Okay, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea. Again, the sea is a representation of the nations. Hurt not the sea, hurt not the earth, nor neither the sea, nor the trees. And the trees represent men. Okay, the people. Okay, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Okay? And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. And that represents the government body of the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be the rulers under Yahushai, under Yahweh in the kingdom to come. Okay, those 144,000. But again, there's still a great multitude, Salakia. There's still a great multitude with them. So it's not just the 144,000 that are going to be saved, but also a great multitude that's going to follow with them, follow after Yahushua in truth and sincerity. Those that believed. Okay? But that being said, the angel is telling these other angels, Shalom, Shalom. I had a brother that is asking me to rewind that. Okay, let me see if I can. So basically, just as I was breaking it down, verse 7, it's like a Revelation 7 and 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. All right. So that being said, that those 144,000, which are men, okay, represent the government body, the rulers of the kingdom of Israel. Okay, they're gonna be the government body. Okay, just under Yahushai, under Yahweh. Okay, and the head of that 144,000 is David, King David. Okay, King David is gonna be, so it's gonna be Yahweh, Yahushai, King David, the rest of the 144,000, and then under them is going to be the great multitude who are gonna be delivered from the first, who are going to be saved from the great destruction, from the second death. Okay, the great multitude, as I read in Revelation 7 and 9, and I'll read that again. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, okay, separate from the 144,000, okay, a great multitude which no man can number, okay, no man can number them, okay, all nations and all kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms, okay, palms in their hands, okay. And it says here, and they cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. Okay, so Barawak, Barawak, you're welcome. Lord willing, this was edifying. All right, but I got another precept to back that up, just to prove that not all that when it says nations and kindred and people, it really means Israel. Okay, it says here in Second Esdras. See if I can find it. Second Esdras 2 and 34. Uh, yeah. Second Esdras 2 and 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and that understand. You cannot be a heathen, you cannot be a natural Gentile and hear and understand the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, because to the world, the word of the Lord is folly. Okay, the heathen were not given were not given the opportunity to understand the words of the Lord. The Lord is only dealing with Israel. So when it says here, "O ye heathen," it represents the unnatural Gentiles. Okay, those that were living as Gentiles, but are really Israel to the line of their fathers. Okay, so it says here, O ye heathen that hear and understand." So that's the breakdown. Just the fact that they can hear, they understand, you know that they're Israelites and not natural Gentiles. Okay, look for your shepherd. Who is our shepherd? Yahweh Shai. He's not the shepherd of the whole world. Okay, the shepherd of Israel is Yahweh Shai. Look to your shepherd. Okay, he shall give you everlasting rest. He is nigh at hand, that shall come at the end of the world. Okay? Yahweh will come at the end of the world. And through this doctrine, those heathen that are really unnatural Gentiles, who are really Israelites through the seed of their father, are going to come back to the realization of who they are, and are going to follow, are going to shed away the knowledge that they've learned in the world, and they're going to follow after the ways of righteousness, the ways of the Lord. They're going to come back to their true heritage. They're going to come back to the knowledge of who they are and follow after righteousness as the Lord intended them to do from the beginning. Okay? As bringing it back to the fact that they will hear and they will understand. Okay? So again, the fact that this gospel is being preached throughout the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come, is the fact that these people must be gathered, must be delivered, must be cleansed. Okay, must be cleansed through the word, and must be added to the marriage of the Lamb. Okay, because the Lord already said it's a thing of predestination. Everyone that's gonna get beamed up, it was already preordained. The Lord already knew who He wanted to save from the beginning. Okay, so it says here, and that is the reason why this gospel is also a part of the fact that this gospel is being preached all over the world, is a sign unto us to know and understand that we're closer to the end. Okay, so it says here in Habakkuk 2 and 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it. So just as I said before, the visions that we are reading about is really visions of the future. Okay, it's like in the movies in Hollywood, you see sometimes you might watch the movie and then randomly it jumps in times. Okay, no, now the guy is in the main character finds himself in the past, and now he jumps in the future, and then he's back in the present time. Okay, that's an aspect that they got from the Lord. Okay, because again, the Lord is the greatest director. Okay, the way that they make movies, they got it from the Bible, man. Okay, because one point you might be reading of something, but it's a vision of the future. Okay, you see, that all comes from the Lord, man. Okay. So again, write it upon tables. So like I write the vision, write the prophecy upon tables, and make it plain that he may run that readeth it. Okay. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. So it's not for now. You saw the vision, but it's not for now. Okay. It's not for now, it's for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. And though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay. So wait for it. These people, man, who cares if they don't believe? Who gives a shit if they don't believe, man? Okay? Because at the end, the prophets of the Lord are gonna have the last laugh. Just as I did a lesson as before, the fear of being rejected, the fear of being wrong. These people have the fear of being wrong, and that we are right. Because at the end, that have faith in this, where we understand that everything that is written will come to pass, and that we have faith in the fact that in the words of the Lord, man, that the Lord will not have us confounded. Okay, okay, because when all these things are coming to pass, man. If you don't believe now, what else do you need, man? You really need the nuclear fire to hit you. You really need to feel the nuclear fires for you to believe at this point, man. If you don't believe now, okay? So it says here in Matthew 24 and 34, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all these things be fulfilled. Okay? We're in the last days, man. All the things that are written in the scriptures, all the prophecies of the last days have to come to pass, man. Okay? In this generation, Lord willing. Okay? Even the apostles, the elder apostles and the men on down, we don't want to be here for another 5 years. We don't want to be here for another 2 years. We want to be out of here in the next by next summer. We want it to be out of here yesterday, man. Okay, we're seeking for a kingdom where dwelleth righteousness, man. Okay, so it says here in Matthew 24 and 35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And that's why we put our trust in the words, because the words are measuring stick to understand what times we're in. Okay? By watching, by seeing the things that are happening around the world. Just the other day, I believe yesterday actually, just yesterday we had a so-called terrorist attack in what's it called, Niagara Falls. Okay, so-called terrorist attack when two people were hurt or dead or were killed, man. Okay, you see, the virgin daughter of Babylon is starting to be touched, man. Okay, you see, and again they shall hate the whore. Okay, Babylon, aka America, is starting to be hated, man. Well, not starting, but now people are starting to make actions, to make moves against the whore, man. Okay, right? And the culmination, the conclusion of the matter is that Babylon is going to be destroyed with nuclear fire. Okay, and we're at the times we're seeing it, man. You see, Babylon is starting to be revealed as the whore that she is. Okay, so just I believe I have two more precepts. As it says here in Second Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligently in itself. And when thou see it, okay, that's the thing. When thou see it, because again, you're paying attention. The Lord has set us up as watchmen. Okay, the prophets of the Lord, we have been set up as watchmen to see the things that are happening, and that we can tell our people to repent, because the kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand. Okay, salvation is nigh at hand. Get your mind right, turn back to the Lord, because He's coming back. It's either you're with Him or you're against Him. Okay, you see, when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told you before. So it's nothing new. People have been warned. This word has been going out for the past 50 years, man. Starting with the elder apostles, man, and their teachers. Okay, this word has been pushed forth in the world, man. Okay, these people have no excuse now, man. When the Lord comes, it's on you. Whether you repented or not, man, it's gonna be on you. Okay, then shalt thou understand. When you see these things happen, then you will understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, people start to forget that the Lord created the earth, man. People start to forget that they themselves are creations of the Lord, man. Okay, and when the Lord will come back with his glory, in his spiritual body, in the magnificence of the heavens. Okay, people are gonna have to acknowledge, man, true power. Okay, Isa Edom ain't shit, man. Okay, people will have to acknowledge that he is, man. Okay, that Yahushua is the only begotten Son, man. People will have to bow down their knee. They will have to bend the knee, okay, to Yahushua and submit to his rule. Okay, you see, and it says here, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world. So again, seditions. Okay, but you see a lot of people going crazy, man. The love of many waxing cold. You know, now the it used to be Russia versus Ukraine. Now it's what's it called? Hamas against Israel. Palestine versus Israel. I went into the Hebrew word. Hamas really means violence. When you go into the blue letter, you break down the word Hamas, it goes into violence. And I saw that, I was laughing, man. Okay, because that's the only thing that is awaiting these Amalekites, man. The small hat people, man. That's violence. They're gonna be destroyed with great violence. Okay, Amalek is Amalek is the most hated people of that the Lord the top person that the Lord has, the top people that the Lord has on his hit list. Okay, the Lord is coming down with great wrath. Just as Isa Edom is coming down with great wrath, the Lord is going to come down with even greater wrath upon Amalek, man, to destroy them from the face of the earth, man. Okay, you see, and ultimately Isa Edom as a whole, man, their destiny is utter extermination. Okay, but it says here, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, declaring the end from the beginning. Okay, even from the beginning. All right. For like as all things that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Why? It's manifest by the signs that we're seeing, by the things that we're witnessing all over the world. Okay, if you can't understand that the Lord is on his way, that Yahweh is on his way to deliver his people, at this point it's because you're blind. You're blinded by the ways of this world, man. You have been blinded by the devil. Ultimately, the Lord blinded you so that you may be destroyed because you hate the light, you hate the truth, and you have pleasure in unrighteousness. Okay, it says here, um, for like as all things are made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the scene in the movie, okay, also, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and ending in effect and signs. So you see the signs, you see what's happening around the world, you understand if the Lord had opened your mind to know that we're close to the end. Okay? And I'll close up with this in Luke 21 and 33. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Again, taking heed to the word, taking heed to the script, because that's the only thing that is eternal. The words of the Lord are the only thing that is eternal, and is the only thing that is sure. Okay, as it says, we have more sure words of prophecy. Okay, because through these words you can obtain life. Okay, lay aside all filthiness and superfluity of nothingness, and take hold unto the words that are able, the ungrafted word that are able to save your soul. It's through these words, because they are eternal. Through these words, through the script, you're able to maneuver, you're able to cleanse your ways, and to do the things that are pleasing unto the Lord. And then you may, and through these things, okay, through the fact that you're following after Yahweh, then you can start uh hoping for mercy, okay, in the times of evil. Okay, it says here, and take heed again to the scriptures and to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life. So you go into the definitions of those words: surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of these lives, and the cares of this life. The things going on around you, the distractions, okay, the wiles of the devil. Okay, if you have to make sure that you're seeking the kingdom first, man. You have to make sure that these things that are happening around you are not distracting you from the main goal, which is to follow the Lord, serve Him with all your heart, your mind, and your soul, and have faith in Yahweh Shai, and loving your neighbor as yourself. Okay, and all these things does the scripture revolve in, man. By doing all these things, you're in the right way, man. Okay, just as it says, if you love your brother, you're not far from the kingdom, man. Because that's why Yahweh Shai came to show us. to show us the real meaning of love, not what the world shows you, not what Hollywood shows you. Okay? Salakia. So it says here, for as a snare, Salakia, uh, and so that day come upon you unaware. So if you're not paying attention to the signs of times, that day is going to catch you unaware. It's going to catch you by surprise. Just as in the days of Noah, okay, just as it says, the days of the Lord shall be as the days of Noah, because these people were focused on partying, having fun, okay, getting married, turning up, okay. They were moving on that YOLO spirit. Okay, you only live one spirit, but then as soon as it started raining, they all ran to Noah, but the doors were closed. Why? Because even the Lord closed the doors, man. Okay, so if you're not in that spiritual ark of salvation in this time, you're not gonna be delivered when the missiles hit, man. Okay, so it says here, for as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the earth, on the face of the earth. So like for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. So it's not because, okay, well, Babylon's gonna be destroyed, okay, I'm gonna flee to Europe. No, man. The Lord is sending plagues on the earth. He's sending fire, he's sending destruction, he's sending famine, he's sending pestilences, he's sending wild beasts, he's sending apparitions, spiritual things to destroy the earth, man. You cannot escape from the hand of the Lord, man. Don't think because you buy yourself a ticket to go live in Tanzania that you're gonna escape from the wrath of the Lord, man. If you don't get right, it doesn't matter where you are, man. The Lord is gonna find you. You won't be able to escape from him, man. Okay? It says here, watch ye therefore and pray always. Okay? That ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, because these things will come to pass. Okay? Pray unto Yahweh Shem Shai that he has mercy on you, man. Pray unto the Lord that he that you're going the right way, that his spirit does not depart from you. Pray unto the Lord that you're doing what is pleasing unto his sight. Ask the Lord to give you wisdom and to increase your fear in him, so that by doing these things you can obtain salvation. Okay? So it says here, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. Like I said before, they will come to pass. And lo, though it tarry, lo, it will come. Okay? And stand before the Son of the, and to stand before the Son of the Most High in peace and not as an enemy. All right. So Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Okay. Abba Kwam Yashala. Until next lesson, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.